On paper, Clark, this is a mismatch, but the game is played on the floor.
I see where you're going with that, B.A., but I look at the talent disparity between these teams. It's wide and deep. It's a chasm. So I see no opportunity for any kind of surprise here.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. He's covered by Reeves. Markkanen with a screen on Vanderbilt. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Markkanen. The fadeaway. Fires in the triple.
I love the response from Markkanen. He's a confident three-point shooter.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, B.A., and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. We played just over a minute here in the first. Outside Reeves. Pass to James. And slam dunk by James.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Guarded by Doncic. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. The Lakers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. For 3, Utah grabs the miss. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
Now, here is James. 23 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
They set a pick. Reeves brings a double. Pass to Kessler. Guarded by Doncic. There's the 3. James with the rebound.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
Back to Doncic. Vanderbilt with it. Puts up a 3. No good. 3 for 4 in the game now. Jazz trail by 4. Guarded by Doncic. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Now the Lakers moving it up. Here's Reeves. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Reeves put it in on the floor and earning that foul call. Love the assertiveness.
From undrafted to closing games with LeBron and AD, Austin Reeves, what a story, Clark.
It really is a great story. I mean, this guy has just continued to prove the doubters wrong. Nobody's going to outcompete him. He's fearless. He's got great skill. Doesn't lack for confidence either. He's one of my favorite players to watch.
And that one falls for Reeves.
Reeves continues to prove just how valuable he is. I mean, he's a guy that does a little bit of everything to help you win.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And when you're going into the first game of a back-to-back, how do you prepare for that?
I think the key is to manage your practice going into a back-to-back. In other words, let's turn that down a bit, reduce the minutes on the floor, mental reps on the practice court as opposed to getting up and down a lot, because you're going to play hard in both games. So if you can get the tank on full heading into the 2 games back-to-back, that serves you well.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a 1-possession game. Well done.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. I asked Coach what it's like facing LeBron now versus earlier in his career, and he quickly responded, not much. He's still extremely difficult to game for. Even at this stage of his career, he remains a dominant force. So limiting his production will be crucial for them in this matchup, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Reeves. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. James against Markkanen. Now, here is James. Defense right on him. 4 on the clock. Kessler with a rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Guarded by Doncic. This one for 3. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 3-point game.
I like Doncic's willingness to share the ball. He wants to see other guys involved in producing.
Pass to Markkanen. Sends it home from 3-point land. He's got 5.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
Outside Reeves. Back to Doncic. Clark, when you watch Luka Doncic play, how is he able to just control the games like he does?
He's a savant. That's all I can say. He's way ahead of himself. I mean, this guy's been a pro since he was 13 or 14 years old. There's nobody else in the NBA that's been a pro that long, I don't think. So, unique in that regard. Great size, uncanny, underrated strength. And then his vision, his pace, all of that what allows him to really not ever be sped up or out of control.
That's good from Doncic. Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points. Tied for 4th most in NBA history, Clark.
B.A., he is so special. And the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
Good on both.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
James brings the double team. He's covered by Reeves. Kessler, a screen on Reeves. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Utah.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Lakers in the lead. James outside. Hachimura outside. Pass to Reeves. And here's James. And it's blocked by Kessler. They recover it. No one covering. Doncic has got 5 points.
Doncic always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
Guarded by Doncic. Now here's Collins. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Clark, Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A. And working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer.
Free throw good, Hachimura.
A native of Japan, Hachimura continues to demonstrate why he was a lottery pick in 2019.
He's off on the second. Jazz trail by 3. Pass to Kessler. And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Doncic. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Headed to the floor, it's your Utah Jazz, Mike Ross. Crank up the volume, fans. Offensive man, on the court now, your high squad. Sit back and let him hit it. Step back, sit up your feet and get down for victory. Right there you are.
Switch here. Sexton's checked in. Connects checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Collins. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends.
Down low. Rebound, the Lakers. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Here's Collins, following the score by Los Angeles. Check by James. Puts it up from 15. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. He has 7.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Here's Hayes. Collins with the rebound.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Rejected by James.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in. Shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor.
Buries it from about 10 feet away. James has got 9.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Sexton with it. Now Doncic defending. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Luka's sheer size makes him a mismatch for most guards.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Puts one up from 19, and he comes up with a bucket. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for Utah. The Lakers beat them last time when these two met in Los Angeles.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to review the game plan.
Everybody get down. Lucky left your legs and shoot them home. Let's go.
Teams deciding to change it up. And looking at the last month's worth of action, here's a list of the best rebounding small forwards in the NBA. LeBron James, 3rd.
And these guys may not be the tallest or strongest players on the floor, but that hasn't limited their ability to mix it up and dominate on the glass.
I think you've got to look at their athleticism. I mean, they make up for all the size and bulk they may give away to the post specialists. And really, that's how they're able to compete in there. Athleticism gives them an edge.
Now here's Collins. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. And that one's good.
And just muscling it in, George, very aggressive.
Vincent outside. It's James on the wing. Misses the layup. Jazz trail by 9. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter here. And the 3 off target. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Sexton against Reeves. On the wing, Hachimura. Reeves with a screen on George. Outside Reeves. From the arc. Rebound, Utah. Pass to George. the inside. Here's Sexton. Launches a three. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
You have to admire Sexton's confidence. Fantastic initiative and understanding when to shoot off the catch.
Here's James. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. James has got 13.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Check by James. George outside. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Already finding the spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Hachimura against Collins. Here's Vincent. It's rebounded by George. It could go. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Los Angeles leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Jazz trail by 6. George and Sexton in the backcourt. John Collins out there with Kenyon Martin. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. Now here's Sexton. Here's Collins. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
Pass to connect. Six to shoot. Hachimura outside. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And it's Connect missing. And for the Jazz, they're shooting at 45% of the game so far. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And some of the best high flyers in the NBA. Some of this year's contenders for the dunk contest.
And when you look at the names on that list, you just know that contest has a chance to be special.
He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
Outside Reeves. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Vincent left side. There's a screen. Lets it fly. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Sexton. Collins with a screen on Reeves. Here's Sexton, and he drives in. He's covered by Vincent. Back to Collins. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Lakers.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Finney Smith. No made baskets yet. There's a screen. Inside. And he dunks it down.
Reeves throws that one down, held nothing back.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 8. Pass to Filipowski. On the wing, Sexton. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Graham.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Now here's Reeves, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And the Jazz with possession here, following the score by Los Angeles. Sexton, that doesn't go either for Sexton.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Vincent passes to Reeves. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call them.
Jazz trail by 10. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Sexton. That one's good. 2 for 8 now.
The nimbleness of Sexton on the drive makes him tough to stop. He can just squeeze right past you.
James outside. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Sexton grabs the board. The Jazz have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Check by James. Markkanen with a screen on James. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
His first personal.
Utah shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
George, he's checked in for Sexton. Los Angeles leading by 5. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And now let's see the most efficient scoring teams around the league this season. The 4th spot held by the Jazz.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
On defense, the Jazz. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Vanderbilt finds James. And is blocked by Collins.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach. And they are in the top 5 in fewest turnovers. They handle the rock with care, and that also helps you defensively. Less chances for your opponents to run off a turnover.
And you said they're second in the NBA in points off turnovers. That's all you need to know about this team. Not only do they cause mistakes, they capitalize on them. The first free throw is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. He's in that category. One of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
Here's Reeves following the bucket by Utah. Vincent passes to Hachimura. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Los Angeles. On Monday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Wednesday, they're off to Miami to face off with the Heat.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
Free throw good, Hachimura. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he can't hit the second. Jazz trail by 5. And there's the lob.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Stretching his range as far as it will go, Doncic is so impressive.
Pass to Markkanen. Guarded by Doncic. Markkanen sets a screen. Shot clock at 5. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
You know, the scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a chance here to check out some stats for Lauri Markkanen. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
The first one falls.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
Doncic hits them both. And it's Utah with the ball. 8-point game. Markkanen outside. Collins right side. It's stolen by James. Here's Doncic. Utah grabs the miss. Guarded by Doncic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 9.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Make some noise and get out of your seat for the broadcast.
He's checked in for Utah. And the Lakers also making a switch. Connect's checked in for Reeves. Doncic outside. Vanderbilt against Markkanen. Here's Connect. No points yet. Pass to Vanderbilt. 4 on the clock. And Doncic launches from deep. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Jazz trail by 6. Now Collins. Guarded by Doncic. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Here's Connect. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by Connect. Doncic has got 13.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
Markkanen outside. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. The Lakers lead by 7. Pass to Vanderbilt. Doncic outside. Hachimura outside. Back to Doncic. 3-pointer. Another miss by Doncic.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to George. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Now here's Hachimura. 11 points for him last game against Oklahoma City. And out of bounds, the Jazz will take it. And a list of rookies that are red hot. The leaders in scoring over the previous 10 games. Dalton Knecht is second.
I mean, he's really come to understand his role in this offense. It's amazing they can rely on him for points so early in the process.
Yeah, let me tell you, you better believe he does. I mean, he has a deep reservoir of offensive skills that are just now being fully tapped.
Colin Sexton's checked in for Utah. Check by James. Collins with a screen on James. To the paint. Oh, a nice shot by Collins. And now just a three-point Los Angeles lead.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now here's Hachimura. He's got 10. Pass to James. Lets the three fly. Utah grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. To the middle. Here's Markkanen. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic outside. Beyond the arc. No good. He's missed 5 of his 8 attempts. Sexton passes to Markkanen. Sexton with it. To the paint. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 3. Pass to connect. Outside Vanderbilt. Here's the pick. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Hachimura covering. Outside Sexton. And here's Collins. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from the wing. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 3-point lead. Pass to connect. 59 seconds left in the second quarter. To the inside. Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Doncic knows he's the focal point of the defense, so really good to see him find the open man.
Sexton looking around. On the take. Can't get it to drop.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Here's Connect. It's guarded by Markkanen. Here's Doncic. In the paint. Luka.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Jazz trail by 7. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Markkanen for 3. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Doncic. Hachimura with a screen on Markkanen. And here's Doncic outside. It's not going to go for him. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. We'll be back in a moment.
Hi everyone, let's start things off by checking out the Player of the Month award recipients. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably throws that bowling ball a little too hard, Ernie. I don't know.
False. I have a finesse game, Kenny. One time I hit a sit-down shot from the seats behind the lane.
Shaq's like a trick shot artist out there. He's diving, he's spinning. I'm curious to see what's left in the bag. I'll get the lanes. You guys bring your own shoes this time. And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Jazz.
I get trying to play fast and loose, but if you're too loose with the shot selection, you'll end up wasting possessions.
Yeah, and if you're going to keep taking threes, might as well move to Jacksonville.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And so in the game for the Lakers, LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Luka Doncic is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hayes in at the center position. Markkanen against James. 5 on the clock. Kessler, a screen on Doncic. The 3-ball. They get the rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pass to Hayes. Now James. Outside Vanderbilt. Hey, expanding his range. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists in the game. Jazz trail by 8. And Clark, what's incredible about LeBron? He makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Reeves up top. He's got 5. Here's Doncic. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all. And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Jazz trail by 8. He's covered by Reeves. Great positioning on the putback.
Just an assertive play. He attacks the miss and sends it home.
Now here's Doncic. He's covered closely. Pass to Hayes. And stolen by Markkanen. Down low. Looking to get it going. And the layup is up and in. And now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
Outside Vanderbilt. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Now here's Doncic. Guarded closely. Missed inside. With the step back. Pass to Markkanen. Drops in the 3. Give him 20.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. All right, let's take a chance to showcase the top setup men at the small forward position in the NBA this year. LeBron James, number 1.
And we've all heard the term point forward thrown around casually. But when it comes to him, it definitely applies.
Absolutely. I mean, they want him touching the ball every time down, making sure the offense flows through him. He's going to make decisions that are good for his team out there, and those assist numbers prove that.
Pass to Markkanen for the lead. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds tonight. James, a good look. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight. Jazz trail by 3. He's covered by Reeves. And a two-handed jam.
I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
So it's Los Angeles now after the basket by Utah. And here's Doncic outside. Utah grabs the miss. Kessler's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Fade away. Rebounded by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds in the game. Fires the 3. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Markkanen outside. Guarded by Doncic. Markkanen sets a screen. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss.